Namaskar, everyone. Welcome to our healing circle this afternoon. My name is Prema Devi, and it is a real joy to be able to guide you through the first sequence of our segment, the yoga, qigong, tai chi stretching segment. And to begin with, we will be doing our centering. So I can invite you to sit comfortably as we settle before we start, so you can gently close your eyes, bringing the attention between your eyebrows, letting go of any thoughts, any stresses in the mind. Just release them as you breathe out, and breathing to the silence, the peace that already exists within you. And as you continue to breathe into the eyebrow area, now you can bring the attention into the chest, to the heart space. As we open up ourselves and we invite the Masters of the Light to guide us, to bless us with their healing energies this afternoon. And as we open up, we tap into that abundant joy and love within. Again, feeling gratitude for this space of being together as one heart, one mind, the blessings of the healing space, bringing healing into our minds, our hearts, and our physical bodies. As you continue to breathe in and out, gently and fully. Now bring the attention into the belly area, expanding as you breathe in and contracting as you breathe out. You can feel the heaviness of the body or the lightness of the body. If your feet are touching the ground, just gently try to grab the floor with your toes, feeling fully grounded, stable. If you are sitting, you can gently engage the perineum, bringing the attention fully into the physical body as you breathe in and breathe out. Now, to begin our session today, we will start with the chant of one Om together. Exhaling. Breathing in to chant. Peace, peace, peace. Thank you so much, everyone, for the beautiful centering to begin our session today. And now, I would like to invite you to stand so that we can do our meridian stretching exercises, doing a little bit of tapping and releasing of any stagnant energy that we may have in the body, so that we can be fully ready for our healing meditation this afternoon. So, to begin with, I would like you to bring the attention into the Dantian area. The Dantian area is just 2 inches below the navel, below the belly button area. And this helps us to bring the mind into the body by stimulating this energy force, this chakra area, this Dantian area. So we will be doing 50 tappings, and I would like you to count out loud with me, as the counting really helps you to regulate the breath with the movement. So as we tap, we count, and we are exhaling consciously, and the inhaling happens unconsciously on its own. So you can just open your feet a little bit of like shoulder width apart. And then you can gently bend your knees just to give a little bit of a bouncing motion to the tapping. So it can become like really joyful, almost as if you're dancing. And then the tapping, again, is in the Dantian area, like just the lower area of your abdomen. So we're going to do it together 50 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And engage your abs. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 50. Very nice. Now give it a nice rub to your belly. And then the next exercise, we're going to do few intestine exercises. This will help us to release, again, any stresses in the abdominal area, any constipation, any tight muscles. So again, the breath can be even deeper and fuller. So with these ones, you want to avoid them if you are either pregnant or have any high blood pressure or any hernias in this area. If you do, please just continue to do the regular breaths as we do this exercise. And if you don't, then when we do the counting, you bring the belly close to the spine, and then you release as you expand with the inhaling that happens automatically. So we're going to do 20 together. 1, 2, relaxing shoulders, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very nice. Now give it another rub. You're probably feeling heat already or a little bit of warmth in the belly area. So now we're going to do our wrist rotations, interlocking fingers, and now rotating your wrists, gently pushing them forward one at a time, and the other way. And we release. Now rotating elbows. We're going to make a fist with both palms, and we're going to bring the arms up to the chest, bringing them as close as you can and releasing. So here we want to have the shoulders down and relaxed, relaxing also the chest area. As we do this movement, we want to isolate the movement just with the arms. So you are really rotating your elbows as much as you can. Let's do it 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very nice. Now give your arms a nice shake. And now bring in palms right in front of you, around the chest area. So here we want to do some shoulder joints stretching. So we're going to bring the left arm up, as if you are pushing the elbow forward, and the right one comes back, and then we alternate arms. So we want to do almost like a pushing, pulling motion with both arms. So we're going to do it also 10 times together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very nice. Now we want to do the chest opening, bringing the palms right in front of the chest as you open and rotate. So you want to do almost like a pulling, rotating motion. 2, 3. You can stretch your smile as well. 4, 5, enjoying the movements. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very nice. Now we're going to interlock our fingers again. Breathing in as you come up and out, turning the palms towards the ceiling and stretch the spine as much as you can. Feel that you are almost touching the ceiling as you stretch as high as you can. And now breathing into center and stretch to the side, bending to the left, breathing into the side of the right ribs, releasing any tension, coming back to center slowly, breathing in again, and breathing out. Now bending to the right side, breathing in to the left ribs, the left side, and coming back to center and release. Very nice, everyone. You can give your shoulders a little bit of a shake, your feet and your legs as well, just to come back to centering, getting a right posture now as you continue with the stretchings. And now we want to bring our arms right in front of us. We're going to make a fist and cross. Cross the arms right in front of your chest area as much as you can. And then we're going to open the chest area as much as you can. And then we alternate the arms. Then now the right arm comes down. And then we're going to open again. Then when we come back, we open the palms, cross our arms. Now in this case, with the right arm up, we open and we alternate. So we're going to do it now a little bit faster and with a little bit of motion, counting together, crossing your arms right in front of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent, everyone. I can see you all on the screen doing it really, really well. So now we're going to add a little bit of pelvic rotation to our exercises. So again, making a fist with both palms, gently bending your knees so we can add a little bit more movement to the rotation. And here we want to rotate the pelvis, not as much from the waist, but for the whole pelvic area. So we're going to come back to center, and then we're going to twist to the sides, but you actually keep your eyesight to the front. So we're just twisting the pelvis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now coming back to center, bringing the palms right in front of you. And now imagine that you have a beautiful mirror in front of you when you can see your beautiful smile. And we're going to polish this mirror. So we're going to start by polishing the mirror to the right, stretching the back of the knees as you come all the way down, keeping your palms right on the mirror. 2, 3, looking at the beautiful smile. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very nice. Now we go the other way. Going to the left. 1, stretching the back of your knees. 2, 3, relaxing your shoulders and chest. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very nice. And coming back to center, placing both palms just beside your pelvic area. Now we're going to do pelvic rotations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very nice. Now give your legs, arms, and shoulders a nice shake. We're going to bring feet together this time, and we're going to place our palms right behind us, kind of your back lower area. So here we want to do our hip joint rotations also. We're going to lift one leg at a time. In this case, you can lift the left one. We're going to rotate to the side, but we want to keep the feet up as we switch sides. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And give it a nice shake. And if this one you found it a little bit challenging, just engage your abs, tightening the belly area so that your abdomen, your core can keep you strong and pretty much balanced while doing this exercise. So now we're going to do it with the right leg. Again, palms behind your back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nice. Now we give it a nice shake. And bending your knees a little bit more than before. We're going to come to knee rotations now, keeping your palms gently over them without adding any extra weight. We want to rotate to the right. 1, 2, 3. To the left. 1, 2, 3. Inwards. 1, 2, 3, and outwards. 1, 2, and 3. And now pushing the hips back and up, bending forward a little bit more, and bouncing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And stay there, and now move the hips side to side, releasing any lower back tension here, stretching the back of your legs, and now bending your knees slowly and coming up, back to center. Nice. We give it another shake. Now we're going to get into our final exercise. Again, to stretch the back of our legs. We're going to bring feet together, and now the left foot comes forward. We're going to bring the Arms right in front of us, palms in front of your chest area. Bending your right knee, pushing the hips back, lifting your left toes, and hitting this position. I'm going to do it a little bit fast first so you can see the motion. So you push 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's what we want to do. So we're going to come back to center, and when I say ready, you say all action. Ready? Action. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Very nice. Now right leg. Arms in front of you, lifting your right toes, pushing hips back and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Very nice. You can give it a nice final shake. And here is where I end my part of the segment today. Thank you so much for following along. And now Krishna Priya will continue with the next segment. Thank you so much all. Namaskar.
Wait. Namaskar everyone, and a very warm welcome to our second segment of our Healing Circle. In this segment, as always, we take the first segment achievement and we carry forward. We'd like to be more awakened to the energy, to bring the mind more into silence, more into its healing power mode. So today, as the 2 weeks ago, as I introduced the microcosmic orbit with the methods of Qigong and Neigong, we're going to go further into this practice. But before we're going to do this, just a reminder that here in Trinidad and Tobago, in the hall, in the temple, we have our healing box, our healing table. And in this box, you're going to put your names of the persons that you would like to send healing to. As you know, we are in a quantum field. It doesn't matter if you didn't write it down here on a paper. Your thoughts, your energy intentions are here already for the healing process. So as we go forward to the second segment, let me please invite you to the posture that we can tap more into the energy awareness through the standing posture. Place your feet, shoulder weight above. Relax the hands, drop the palms, and face them to the back. Bend slowly the knees, the tailbone tucked under, as you want to feel that you sit in your body. You drop the sacrum down and you connect it to the energies of the earth. You feel connected to the soles of your feet. You feel connected with the earth energies through the lower part of the body. Now, relax your shoulders. Keep your chest open, but slowly bend your shoulders. Point the shoulders towards each other. That releases tensions in the back. Rather than staying like this, just relax. Now you feel that the hands are dropping down, even the fingers are connecting down, sending down energies to the feet, to the earth. Relax the neck, relax the entire body, and connect the crown point in your physical body with the heavenly energies, with the source of all energies, opening up to this energy field of healing. Now, as we want to progress into the microcosmic orbit, as I will explain to you a few important points, I'm inviting you to rest in this posture, as it's a standing posture that already invites energy into the physical body. So microcosmic orbit, it's a technique that it's used very much now into the sitting meditation practices, but actually it comes from the Taoist methods for spiritual energy enhancement. So it's always used in movement. Now, the methods that we're going to apply today will enhance the flow of the energy. This microcosmic orbit, it's already an energetic movement that is happening within the physical body and also in the universe. So actually, what we do through this microcosmic orbit awareness and methods, we align to this universal flow of energy. In the methods that I'm going to present you, in the key points that I'm going to present you, you're going to feel that this energy is moving even more into the physical body, bringing more of that awareness, more of the chi energy cultivation. So let's start, and as I will explain, we practice in the same time. Now, I'm inviting you to place your palms parallel, because we're going to do the microcosmic orbit with the circling hands. If you have been practicing with me 2 weeks ago, you remember we would have moved the hands on these side channels of the physical body. So just keep your palms facing each other and connect the Laogong point, the most energetic point in the middle of the palms, connecting to the other palm. Either you can feel it, either you can imagine it. Just feel this energy between the palms. And you can even feel there is a ball of energy between the palms. Now this Laogong point and this point in the palms, it's used for healing as well, transmitting energy and absorbing energy. So it's very good to be able to connect with these points in your palms. Now the circling hands are movements that are happening at the side channels of the physical body. As you circle the hands, you imagine 2 circles at the side of the body, and you pass these palms through the entire points of a clock that is there on the side channel. So you can imagine a clock, and you pass it to 12 o'clock, coming down to 6 o'clock, going up to 12 o'clock again. Keeping the awareness of the energy between the palms and the side channels of the body. Now, as you know, the microcosmic orbit, it's a movement of the energy where we move the energy up on the spine, on the governing channel, and down in front of the body to the conceptual channel. So the same we are doing it now with the palms. What this does, it increasing the chi flow. As we move, we circulate this energy within ourselves. As we move water, the rivers are moving continuously water and purifying water. The same, we purify the channels within our body. We increase the energy flow within our body. Now you can add the visualization or the connection with the energy going down as you move the hands down, and coming up on the spine as you move the hands up. Coming down in front of the body and going up as you move the hands up. Keep the breath relaxed, the mind relaxed, the body relaxed, total focus awareness, and keep the connection between the palms. Now another element that I'm going to introduce is the Kwa squat points. Please continue the movement as I'm pointing you to two important points here that connect the torso, upper part of the body, with the lower part of the body. So in this one, we're gonna connect these points. We're gonna pulse the energy through these points as we want to increase the energy, pulse the energy. Opening up. And now pulse the points, holding the energy, and release. Opening and closing the energy in Qigong. And in Nigong, it increases the internal power of the energy. Now circulate the energy to the orbit, coming down. The spine is straight, is not curved in this part, in this phase of the practice. So the spine is always straight. We bend the knees and we sit with the thighs. So we use the thigh muscles to sit, the knees remaining in the same position. And observe what is happening when you close these Kwa points, closing the energy there and opening up. Lengthening and descending. Now another component, I'm adding it now, is that you are moving up the energy. You're sitting more on the toes, and as you're going down now, you go with the weight on the heels, closing, opening up the energy, raising up, energy moves up to the head, enhancing the mind energy, and going down here, sinking down in the physical body, balancing the emotions, balancing the energies, going up to the mind, going down, balancing, purifying the water, the energy, closing, and pulsing these points. Observe if you can follow the orbit with your mind as well, with energy awareness. Spine is straight. Now another part I'm going to introduce here. As you continue to do the movement, don't stop the flow. I'm going to explain and demonstrate. Is the spinal C curve. So here I'm going to demonstrate the C curve of the spine. That it's copying the fetal shape of the spine. When the baby is in the womb of the mother, you know, it stays like this. And that's the perfect shape of the well-being. So applying this shape on our spine, it really invites that longevity and perfect health and well-being in our energy system. So here I move the nose to the sacrum, and when I come up, I open up again the spine. I'm bending, I'm connecting the nose to the sacrum, and I'm pushing here the energy down to the heels. I'm opening vertebrae here, lengthening the spine. And when I come up, the spine, the front of the spine, it's lengthened. One part is moving up, the other is pushing down. So here we open vertebra, lengthening the spine. And here lengthening the upper part of the spine. Now in this position also, the mid part of the back is pushing to the back, as here the upper part is pushing up and the lower part is pushing down. You really feel you open every vertebra of the body, as here you're lengthening up the spine again. So continue to move this orbit, this energy, with the qua points and the spinal curve. Ascending the energy, descending the energy, moving it down in front of the body. Really observe your spine, the back and the front part of your spine. Now the breath here is not so much the target element of this session, as the inverse breath is the perfect way of breathing. But it will be too much now to add in the session. So just breathe in normally as you are guided. If you observe, some of the benefits of the practice are that it really reduces stress from your being, increases more mental focus, energy awareness, clarity, really circulates the energy, calms the nerves, boosts the immune system through the qua points, decompressing the spine. Enhancing our spiritual awareness, as we really tap into some important points in the energy system, as the crown point, the forehead point, that I'm going to describe it in the next session about these points. and slowly relax. And what you can do now, you can just move this orbit with the palms and with the mind, without moving the body now, keeping the body still. Now you can circulate this orbit, this energy, still with the palms, and after that we'll do it with the mind. Moving it at the back of the spine, just follow those centers, energy centers, and in the front of the body. And now let's cultivate the energy into the lower dantian, placing the palms on the lower dantian. For ladies, it's the right palm first, gentlemen the other way around. Keeping the palms like this. Sitting again in that perfect standing posture that I guided you at the beginning. And then send the energy into the lower dantian. Observe. Maybe the orbit is still happening within your body. And bring it down into the lower dantian. Making the connection with the dantian, with that energetic point. And let's hold the energy now here in front of the lower dantian, rounding the arms. Again, palms are creating a ball of energy between the belly and the palms. Arms are rounded, shoulders are relaxed. Sink in your body. Drop the shoulders, release. If there is any tension, release it. With the mind, if you want, you can still follow the microcosmic orbit, or you can just enhance the energy awareness into the lower dantian. Of course, if you know you have an issue in your physical body or in your energy body, you can hold your awareness, your mind into that area. Wherever your mind goes, the energy moves. Keep the entire physical body in this energy awareness. And observe if there is any change in the awareness, in your energy awareness. If there is more light in your inner space. Let's move now the hands in front of the mid-dantian. Again, rounding the arms, dropping the shoulders down, sinking down into your body. And here you connect with the heart energy, with all the nurturing energies, the healing that it's coming from a loving, compassionate heart, loving to yourself, loving to everything around you in your life, in the universe. And see if you can feel your chi body, the energy body, your etheric field. It's the field of energy surrounding your physical body. For some it might be closer, for some it might be more far away, depending on that internal energy power of everyone. Observe what your energy is guiding you to do. But keep it from the energy. Keep your body in the energy. Keep it light. Keep it energized. Now you can move the palms at the side as you want to hold 2 energy balls in your palms. Of course, don't do it with the muscles, do it with the energy. Again, it's an invitation to follow the microcosmic orbit if you feel it's happening within yourself. Observe if you have any tensions in your energy field. You might feel a heaviness there, a stress, a tension, a nervousness. You can breathe it out, or you can dissolve it with a lower Dantian awareness, bringing that energy into the lower Dantian, washing it out, sending it down into the earth through the lower Dantian. And let's now move the hands up into the next posture, standing posture. Here we hold the moon. Shoulders are down. Relax the shoulder blades. And in this position, you enhance the energy at the upper Dantian, around the head, the mind, the crown, your mental field. The eyes are open. You look far away in the universe and deep within yourselves, staying with your physical body. Embrace the physical body from the subtle energy field. Observe if your mind strays away, bring it back into the present moment. If you feel pain in your arms, you can release the hands posture. And let's come back, washing these front channels of the body with the palms as you move the energy down now, descending into the lower Dantian. Whatever tension you might still have, dissolve it. With your palms, remember the Laogong points in the middle of the palms. And now breathing in up, governing channel of the spine. And breathe out, moving down in the front channel of the body, in front of the body, conceptual meridian. Washing down again, descending the energy into the lower Dantian. Palms are facing down to the lower Dantian. And through the feet, move the energy again through the feet. Ground yourself, feel more connected now in your physical body. Again, move up, governing meridian at the spine. Do it with your mind, with your palms, the Laogong points, as we did it before. And now in front of the body, conceptual meridian. And here, descend the energy, dissolve the energy. The mind is internally focused in the energy field and in the physical body. Dissolve the energy and descend into the lower Dantian, all the way through the feet as you feel very grounded here. Place your palms on the lower Dantian. Hold the energy there. And observe how you feel at the energy level in the physical body, mental field, emotional field, energy awareness, divinely connected. And now, release the palms. Relax the body. You may want to have a seat. For all this period, you stand up. And now it's the moment when we are focusing together on our healing box. As I mentioned at the beginning, this box, physical box here in the hall, it's having papers with the names of all the people or the souls that needs healing. But also, you put your energy names here in this healing box. So now with the palms open and facing toward this box, as you have now more internal power, your mind is more focused into this field of the healing energy. Let's bring all these forces of the light, angel, the masters of the light forces, our inner divine connected forces. For all these people that requires healing, for ourselves, but also for the entire world. Our world needs more healing awareness, well-being awareness, and awakening. So let's be positive that the whole world can transform and can awaken to this way of living, the true well-being. With gratitude in our hearts, we give thanks to all the forces of the light, masters, angels, that are guiding our lives, are supporting our lives, to be an instrument and a perfect example for the others. On peace, peace, peace. Thank you so much for this togetherness prayer. And I personally thank you for participating together in these practices. And we are always eager to share with you more practices that you can be excited in your healing journey. And now, I'm handing over to Guruji Sri Vasudeva to take us further into the healing practices where the true power of an enlightened mind, it's the real method of the healing. So Guruji, namaskar.
Namaskar, everyone, and a warm welcome to this segment of the Healing Circle, and it is really a very important one because you can use the quantum field of the mind and you can channel energy through the chakras to the body to facilitate healing or to promote well-being. Of course, I've given you all the information, so without further ado, I'd like to take you into the healing practice. Thank you once again for joining us. Let's bring our attention to the present moment. Just be here and now. Be with your total being and be in the now, in the present moment. Let me begin by saying it's a joy to enter the sacred field of being, beingness. So let's share that feeling together of being in the presence of the divine within as we turn our attention inwards to the very center of being, beyond thought. Breathing can help us in a very profound way to center. Let's begin by breathing slowly out, emptying the lungs as completely as we can, and breathing in slowly, consciously, as we open belly to breathe, the chest. Breathe into the throat. Take the tension up to the brow. And as we breathe out, take the attention down the spinal column. Breathing out completely at the navel and taking your attention down to the root, the perineum area. Take a moment to pause at the end of the out-breath and at the end of the in-breath. There you can come deeply into the silence of being. As you open the belly to breathe, you're really tapping into the Manipura energy, which is the fire energy, vitality. My field is open to you, so exactly what I'm doing, you can feel that too. I'm directing my attention to you, so my field is very open to you. And my communication is beyond words. I do exactly what I'm telling you to do. So first breathe into the gut area that you may restore your vitality in the core. So breathing out completely and breathing in deeply, which means you take your mind there, your consciousness there. And you open your mental space, centering in witnessing consciousness. So observing without judgment. Just having the intention to stay there and experience the fire chakra and its vitality. For those of you who can feel the energy of the chakras, you will actually feel that your brow center and your navel center are operating together. Brow center is, of course, center of mind, center of focus, center of attention, center of steadiness of intention. And find a rhythm in the breath. As it allows you to stay in harmony. I'm working the core. And focus on the prana of the breath. Which means the energy behind the in-breath and out-breath. The energy that is driving the in-breath and out-breath. So your brain is involved. spinal column awareness is involved, navel center is involved. Stay in the peacefulness of being, in the expansivity of perceiving. In the awareness of your core vitality. The navel power helps the mind, the brain, and now let's take our attention to the heart. Heart is nurturing, loving, uniting, harmonizing. And it relates to touch, feeling. So open up the feeling space. Become aware of the skin, the hands, and the power of loving every cell, embracing every cell in a consciousness of love. So mind and heart is operating or are operating together. Again, keep that beautiful rhythm of breathing. There's more gentleness when you go to the heart. And you're directly influencing the lungs and the heart, stomach. And I'm experiencing this beautiful warmth in my body. My hands become energized and I love to move them. I'm moving them in rhythm of my breathing or in the rhythm of the breath. And I love this revitalizing, restoring space. So I'm going to connect with my body cells by really embracing the warmth of my body, as every cell is involved in producing that. And I'm just enjoying this happy feeling of well-being. Of course, it really doesn't matter what's happening in the body as much as what's happening in my soul. And my body gets the benefit of that. So my posturing is in the soul. My happiness is in the soul, extending through the body. And here, in the rhythm of silence, it's such a joy to just repeat a mantra, whether it's Soham, the mantra of the breath, whether it's Om Guru, the mantra of the Guru principle, whether it's Om, the mantra of the brow, it's just a joy to listen to the mantra in the inner space. And then I want to hold every organ within me in appreciation and in the consciousness of well-being and the joy of well-being. As my heart is open, there's gratitude for the presence of every cell and its support. Gratitude to genes from the ancestral chain. And gratitude to the universe for its boundless door of energy, intelligence, and joyfulness. What more can I ask for? Except to be the perfect channel of the divine in the human experience. If you have discomfort anywhere, take your attention there, accepting it, not fighting with it. No need to fight. Just breathing away any stress, disturbance. Let it go away in the out-breath. Just think it away with your intention. Holding the intention it's disappearing. That's a quantum action. And then breathe in vitality. Breathe in prana to that space. Prana is going to reach through the mind and through the chakra and the nadis. Now what I do here, and I enjoy it very, very much, is the connection I have with your energy field and the co-creation of a very powerful field, divine field, that is coming from all of us operating together in a synchronized way. Continue to hold the energy template of well-being, wholeness, and now I leave you to the silence with me. Let's continue to build this field together. And now open your field to the world around you, that you may spread your energies into the field. How do you do that? By opening up your consciousness to the experience of the world around you. Let the mind embrace the world. Hold the world in your thoughts. And your connection to the world through the body, through the quantum field of mind and heart. Through the body, you're connected to the elements of nature and the physical life around you. Through the quantum field, we are all connected to one pranic field. Through the mind, we can touch the mind of this universe. We can touch the mind of every living being by opening up our field and holding the different forms in our mind. And opening our heart to connecting through love to all of life. This is a very powerful practice. And here you can create the intention, let there be peace, love and harmony in our world. That's a very powerful intention. Let there be peace, love and harmony in our world. It's been generated from your heart, from your mind, from your will, from your gut in the body and the strength of the body, the vital field. And let that beautiful intention give you the power to channel. Let there be peace, love and harmony in our world. Let all be awakened to higher consciousness as karma will allow. Let our world meet the challenge of the COVID virus successfully, each in its own way, as we build strong immune systems, as we keep very positive mental energy, and as we connect to the source of life itself. May we all prevail over all diseases through the power of our soul and the power generated in our bodies. May all be lifted to this awareness. And hold your loved ones in this field of energy. Let the collective healing field empower our world. And here, please join me as we chant the Mahamrityunjaya mantra, using its power through the chanting to support the healing of our world and the lifting of the consciousness. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshiyam Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshiyam Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshiyam Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanan mrityor mokshiyam mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshiyam Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshiyam Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshiyam Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshiyam Mamritat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you, everyone. So we are energy beings. Energy beings, subtle energy beings. We have an energy form. Our soul is an energy form. We have the ability to channel energies through the mind, through the heart, through the vital presence that we create, through the pranas. We have the ability to have an organized field, a very strong organized field, like how magnets are. We have the power to increase the intensity of that field. We have the power to influence the space around us and influence our world. And we have the power together of co-creativity, that we can synchronize and create together amazing fields of energy. But of course, we're in a dark yuga where people struggle with even controlling mind, emotion, vitality. So that's yet to be realized. So though we carry this power, it's yet to be realized. But not everybody will be heavily influenced by the prevailing or collective field. There'll be a certain group of souls on the planet with higher energy. That's always there. It's like the bell curve of statistics. You have a small amount, but higher power, and then you have a spread. So there's always a small amount of higher souls. And if you find yourself aspiring to come into higher consciousness, you're one of those who will leave the pack and be ahead of the pack. And that's what you should strive for. If you have the potential, if you feel it within your being, and you feel the drive and you have the potential, strive for it. Don't stay with the pack. Even when you see birds fly, look at how they fly. They are some out front. Even if you see horses run, you see the same. So it fits your karmic past. If it resonates with you, go for it. Let's be the group that is moving forward, marching ahead, being pioneers of this energy work that we are doing. And don't categorize yourself as being of the pack, complaining every day about the state of everything around you. No, look ahead. First, I trust implicitly in everything that happens in the universe. It's happening for a purpose. Even the COVID, you see how when we strain our ways, how something has to pull us back. When we destroy the climate, something has to pull us back. The universe operates in balance, homeostasis. You just cannot disturb the balance. Something is going to happen to pull us back together. And we may say, oh my God, look how many lives are lost on the planet. Yeah, it's sad. Of course it's sad. But you know what? These souls are moving on. We are still in the in the pits. They're moving on. One may think, oh my God, I have to die, I have to leave this planet. You don't die, body is decomposed. Body decomposes. You don't die, you are lifted into another space. Who told you that you're going to die? Are you going to believe that? Are you going to believe that you're the body and you die? No, my friends. We don't die. We rise out of the body in glory. Isn't that what the Christ was trying to show us? To resurrect from the flesh. This is a mortal coil. It's not us. We assume this body for a particular time, and we all have to come out of it. But what you want to do is like when you have an antique car, you want it to survive the long haul and look pretty at the end. I hope that you can embrace that consciousness. You have all the powers that are required to keep a healthy immune system, to stay strong, and to prevail. So many people manage the COVID excellently because of their immune systems. I know our drummer, Narish, from New York, he called to tell me, or he wrote to me, Guruji, I have COVID. He was able to deal with it successfully. And you have so many victory stories, and of course the ones who suffer most are the ones who never took care of their bodies well. So taking care of your body is an important thing. Doesn't matter where the body is today, you can work back to bringing it into optimum condition as much as the universe will allow. And there's nothing more powerful than the quantum space inside of you, the power of the mind, to be continuously positive, the power of the heart, to spread love right through your system, and the power of prana, your breath. And meridians and exercise. You cannot imagine how much you can do with the forces that you already have. Don't eat indiscreetly. Don't mismanage your activities. Don't undersleep. You need sleep to restore. Try and don't go to bed after 11. 11 is a crucial hour, from 11 to 3. You need that restorative period. So I hope that you're going to venture to stay well. The responsibility is yours. The responsibility for your well-being is not with gurus and doctors and the rest. They can teach you things, but the responsibility is with you. How do you go to sleep every night? Do you bring your pranas into balance? Do you go to sleep with love in your heart? Smile on your lips? Do you go to sleep with positive thinking that throughout the sleep, subconsciously, these things will remain with you? Or do you go to sleep with worry and a burned out system, hoping that sleep will restore you? No. Change your patterns before you go to sleep. There's a pre-sleep kind of protocol that you need to follow. Clean out your aura. Energize yourself, and then your sleep is going to be so so much better. And please don't eat too much. At least 3 hours before bed should be the meals. Otherwise, your body is going to labor in sleep. Stomach is going to be working actively, and the prana is with the stomach. Your mind is going to be depleted. And the cleansing action of cellular repair is going to be compromised. Now, change your ways. Stay healthy, everyone. Hope that you enjoyed the Healing Circle today. Of course, last time we just had one person answering, so I spoke instead. Stay healthy, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Have a blessed day, wherever you are. Namaskar.